what is up guys, just Rick here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be jumping out of the easy titles now, we're going to be jumping into the best titles in the game. So right now I'm going to be talking about the great General Manos Dominator title that is the best strength title in the game. Now for this one guys, I'm doing it a little differently. I'm using my Guardian this time, and that's because I actually want this title for the Guardian. Now you just need to go to Blazing Battlefield on Expert difficulty, turn on Intrusion if you like, don't do it if you're not up for it, but it could be a lot of fun from the monotony of redoing this dungeon 100 times. Expert difficulty though, if you want to do it speed run, if you actually want to get rares out of this, I would suggest Master, because I believe the rare spawns at a higher rate on Master difficulty. Now I gotta give some prefaces before we start, because this is gonna be a pretty grindy one, although this is the best strength title to get. So I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, it takes a lot of stamina and a little bit of time as well, especially if you're a really slow class like me, and just gotta trudge along through it. Now the first thing I gotta mention right here is right at the start, what you want to do is abuse your macro system. So as you can see here, I've used my shift 1 through 4 to designate O, R, G, and B. Now this will make more sense as we go through the dungeon. Basically you're going to want to write down the mobs that you see. Now this is just like the note taker achievement that was in the Waterford dungeon. Well, basically there's mobs in here that have a little symbol over their head, and here it is well actually after this wave of mob, there's going to be mobs over their heads, and they have a symbol that will tell you how to get the rare mob. And considering you're going to be doing this 100 times, you might want to take part in doing that. Wow, really dude, this I'm doing a video and you're getting comboed by the normal mobs. Alright, so here's the first mob. I already know this is going to be the green one, so I already press my macro, and there you go, I took the note. Now you don't have to do this if you have a pretty good memory, then you don't have to do that, but that's something I suggest, because sometimes when you're talking with friends, passing the time, getting really, you know, when this is getting really grindy, you know, just writing them down right when you see them, there's the R, is not a bad thing to do. You just put it in your chat bar and it'll be there if you forget. So there's going to be 3 mobs in the expert difficulty, and if you're trying to speedrun this, then there'll only be 3 mobs. Not that it matters, process of elimination, you'll know the 4th, but on that master difficulty there will be 4 mobs, on expert just 3. So that's all I had to say about that guys. The rest of this dungeon is pretty much as usual when you're killing for the kill achievements. Just gotta kill the target mobs, and as you can see I have a little bit of a strategy that I'm using with my skill order, and this will become more apparent when you do it about 1,000 times, but you'll start knowing some skills that will pretty much wipe out the mobs right when you see them, and I have a pretty good idea of that as well. So actually it's pretty much just either a couple skills or set of skills that always work. And there is a chest that I'd like right there, the Dominator chest. Pretty good chest, would not just walk by it, I better pick that up. You can get some uniques out of that, so unique accessories. So, and then there is your 3 mobs. I like to turn the super armor on here because I don't like getting knocked off the bridge, which if you're not timing that, I don't really care about the timing of that if I have super armor. So, and guys, I've forgotten the thing because I've been talking this whole time, so just look at my chat. There's a GRB, so that's my green, my red, and my blue. So that's how that works guys, and obviously you can just memorize it yourself if you don't have to do that, but I suggest, so you don't lose your mind, you know, if you have a raid call or TeamSpeak or something, just chat with your friends, and then you'll have that macro ready for you. So again, this is something that you should only do like when you're higher level or really don't care about using stamina, because it takes a lot of time and a lot of stamina, and my guess is if you're farming or if you're still leveling, you don't want to be farming for titles and stuff like that. So and here you go, here is the last wave right here. We are in the boss room section, so boss will be spawning here after this. No, after this wave of guys. So, and 2 more target mobs, and then the boss will be coming. So fairly easy dungeon on expert difficulty, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, this is probably the first video you guys have seen me using the Xenos. I did put it on finally, because I have been grinding this dungeon. I wanted to be as strong as possible. I'm not going to show you guys my stats, I don't think I've done that yet, but later, guys. I'll show you guys that later. But here's a boss finally, and this has taken a lot longer than it usually has for the other kill achievements. But remember, this is the best strength title, or legend title, I should say, in the game, giving 42 strength if you can kill him 100 times. So really good strength title, obviously, and I gotta say that I think the strength people, the physical classes, really got gypped because this is the harder of the either strength or wisdom titles. The wisdom title, I have to say, is 100 times more easier than this because you can do it in different dungeons. So that's gonna be a different video, guys, and that is the run. So just use a few of those tips that I gave you. If not, just trudge along through it, guys. Best strength title in the game, well worth it. I'm going to be doing this on my Guardian. I got like 40 or so more runs to go. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe.